What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are talking about Smile. This stars Sosie Bacon as Rose. She's our lead character, and she works at a hospital. But guess what? Something goes wrong. Of course, something goes wrong, or we wouldn't have a movie. She gets a call that she has to talk to this woman who's under severe trauma and distress. What's going on? Can we talk her down? Well, I don't think we can talk her down. She says that she's been followed, and she sees this smiling being following her throughout her days. What happens? Well, she commits suicide in front of Rose, and now Rose is haunted by the same entity. And that's our story. Look, this is a really good concept. This film has a really good concept. And let's, non-spoilers in this video, so don't worry about that. But beyond the concept, when you find out, the reason, you know, I like that. I think it was actually really well written and really well thought out. But the biggest problem that this movie has is you get a lot of the why, but you don't get enough of the how. How is this happening? What is really at play here? What is this entity? We know why it's doing what it's doing, but what is it? In films like this, you don't ever find out what it is. You always find out why it's doing what it's doing. And look, like I said, the premise was pretty good. But I also think another issue with this film is it's too long. It's about almost 2 hours long, and it probably could have been cut at least 15 minutes. You're sitting there, especially towards the end of the film, the last 20-ish minutes of the movie, you're sitting there and you're kind of like tapping your legs, just kind of waiting for something to happen, because there's a lot of pussyfooting around. I mean, you discover a lot of things. I mean, this is a very cliched film. It goes in the way you'd expect. So, beginning of the film, the character gets whatever entity haunting her or following her, and then she'll experience a couple scenes of creepy stuff, and then she'll dive deeper and try to find out what it is or why it's doing what it's doing. And then after we find out why, we're going to try to stop it by, what's our plan? Well, I actually thought the plan was pretty smart. But the film didn't have the balls to stick with its plan. It's a cock tease. Then you find out, it's something totally different that's happening, and it goes down the cliched road, and the cliched ending. It fakes you out, and a couple times, and when it mattered most, it fakes you out the most. So I think the movie didn't have the balls to go with some of the things they were going for, and I don't think it landed with a lot of the things it was going for. If the film ended 5 minutes before it did, I think it would have been such a more powerful ending. There's trauma that this Rose character has gone through in her past, and she comes head to head with that trauma in a really interesting way that I liked quite a bit. But then, like I said, the film, it cock teases you. And it says, oh, no, you like that? Well, guess what? That's not what happened. This is what's happening. And it's like, oh, okay, well, we're going that route. Whatever. And it makes it a little less, what's the word? Likable, maybe? I don't know. Because it just falls into the same category of very, very cliched horror film. But what I can say is it's well made. I mean, a lot of these movies that come out, Bye Bye Man, Truth or Dare, the filmmaking is just piss poor. But with this, same writer director, first time director actually, I actually think that the direction was pretty good, and the acting. I mean, this is a very well made film. It's just when it comes to honing down the screenplay, I think he had a lot of cool concepts, but decided to go a little cliched more often than not. You also have Kumar Patel. That's right, from Harold and Kumar. He's in this, and he plays like the boss at the hospital in many ways. and he's great. It's always good to see him. But look, the movie overall, it's entertaining enough. I think the first half of it, when she's experiencing these creepy events happen to her, before she goes ahead and tries to find out the truth, uh, where these events sort of just disappear for that whole 15-minute segment when we're just getting information piece after information piece. I think the first like half hour of the movie is where it's at its best, because the creepy scenes actually are creepy and effective. There's a lot of jump scares in this film, but I'll tell you what, the jump scares actually work. There's a way to do jump scares and there's a way not to do jump scares. If you set up a jump scare, you can have it pay off really well, and this film does. But some other films, somebody just comes behind your shoulder and pow, it's like, ah. And it does do that a couple times, but not a lot. Those kind of jump scares don't overstay their welcome. But the good setup kind, there's more than you'd expect, and I actually was a fan. And look, that's really what I'll say. Smile. I liked it okay. I think it could have been a lot better if I think they honed in on their concepts and ideas, but they go the cliched route, and I guess that's the biggest problem. Plus the runtime; it's a little too long. But look, this is a very loose 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. I was thinking, do I want to give it a 3? And I thought, it seems a little low. And I think a very loose 3.5 is where I'm going to stick with this. So, guys, comment down below. Do you plan on seeing Smile? What are your thoughts if you have seen it? No spoilers in the comment section, but did you like it or did you not like it? Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We have spoiler reviews for Andor, season 4, episode 4, and She-Hulk, episode 7. And guess what? There's going to be a big 4K Blu-ray update video coming on the channel pretty soon. This is going to be the first update video I posted since my 10-year anniversary video where I showcase my entire 4K Blu-ray collection. So if you want an update on that, the video that'll be coming in the next few days is going to be the sequel to that video. And look, guys, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KingOfRises131 and on Twitter, Ranking72. Guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Smile. And until next time, over and out.